hold them where they play. Today we will look at how civil society across the country don't they move for help in nation building. With me, I get Mr.
For the MCC, when I'm the Executive Director for Democracy and Development Associate Sierra Leone Accounting and ISL.
Welcome to the
Come on, the you most welcome.
Thank you so much for making yourself available on this topic.
Pleasure is mine, sir.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Fode, how long you know the practice as civil society activist?
Yeah, both. I don't come into the civil society activism and advocacy since way back 1996 during the war. Where now I can safely and proudly record say I don't been at this space for 32 years. And more.
32 years, with 32 years experience. What you don't talk about now?
Well, in the first place, generally speaking, every civil society organization, association gets new mandate.
Yeah.
It gets a set of objectives, then we align with the thematic areas, and of course from the objective, they set the activities that they undertake. You're not going to take everything. For we deal with human rights, peace building, community development initiatives, and governance, both justice and accountable governance, just and democratic governance.
So most people, they argue say, the only way to successful play, they play again. Is it true?
Well, to me, I would say like a metaphorical expression. It depends on the person which he gets in mind and whose lens will he take. In as much as we, because they talk as we, and not they talk to you as just for me. And they talk to you as an organization. We, which we stand for from what we go, technically, now we'll be up to, even though with the current trends, we're able to do some slight modification for connect to perspectives, realities within our country, for connect to the global, interventions of civil society, whether climate change, environment, etc., etc. We go strictly by the mandates and we go by what we believe when our will vision.
Okay, but you say part of our mandates for uphold human rights.
And about upholding dignity, human dignity.
Human dignity, I agree, accepted. What about the role I can play in terms of accountability?
Accountability is quite enormous. In fact, we will surprise you for the reason for the past 12 to 13 years. That has in leadership, we actually transcend into the head of administration for the non-state actors on public financial management reforms in Sierra Leone coalition stand very tall and quite immense, spanning from the community level, transcend to chiefdom, district, regional, and national, connecting to global level.
How long? They say the whole weekend, no government accountable. All of I care about and for facilitate the role of government. And now they don't the passport price. We not see national ID card price. Start to be national ID card price for the president within the law itself. And no set, no ask no questions, all set no, no care.
For the very honest enough, we get what and call unity in diversity within the civil society, okay, or within the civil society space. That means every organization gets a mandate, okay, where they operate upon. Notwithstanding, on human interest issues, we're quite sensitive. We all can come together in the form of coalition, in the form of network, like WashNet. We are one of the founding members of WashNet. Now that are not into mainstream wash, but because we see and say for part of the development trajectory in the world and in the country, we see we say for really connect when the leadership of Musa and Sumana Soko will come with that idea from an international program where we go because na bring that idea. So be fortunate for form part of that holiday. Now, image if I want to conduct this interview with me right at the heart of the secretariat on a holiday today. Now, watchmen who will come for other things, just for promote watchmen, watch issues and history. And not just inside the health side again. That SL take the lead. Take the lead now, you know, that no, I can't. No, I can't answer them. I can't answer the question, sir. They take the lead for bringing what them call free healthcare policy under the dignity, campaign dignity, we put under mental and mortality, under the purview and the leadership of Amnesty International. Now, plenty issues in the way that can be the party to, where other organizations they not can be party to. So equally so, not to all things that can be the party to. But it not means that they not get interest. Like the issue of the passport. You get key organizations and ID card, passports. You get ID card now, passports, all in a form of identification. For sure, say you are legitimate, you are a citizen, we empower you and give the mandate to any partner who they will identify you like this nationality. Okay? We get key organizations where we know they take that on health board. Like even the leadership of this particular television one they give me interview to. Even they by the passport saga. They've been there. But not to all things as an organization you deliver at equal. But it not necessarily means it will not get interest. The issues of the passports that are not ever take part at the camp, that are not ever take part, directly for take on that advocacy, either for serve as an activist inside. But when it comes to matter of them, but just scrutiny under immigration, then I can stand very tall for come up, ask critical question and see for
and even the budget issue. Members of the public don't raise concerns say una part of ADM, how for take money now people organization now maybe even concentrate on why particular institutions or ministry they ask for certain money, we are not in particular about that. Why the reason for letting is the budget, why the reason them they focus on that. And supposed to like you just go and play games. Is it true?
You're not correct. At all. In the leadership as a national secretary for the NSC, when I the body we usher me in and give me the flag for connect to budget discussions, budget vetting for the country when are the non-state actors as a national secretary general. You can ask any MDA, do you research across the 19 or 20 something MDA say, whenever they did at the doorsteps of the Ministry of Finance, wherever data is for the NSA, will not take no mess. We'll always make sure that the right things happen. In any case, even within the good work we do in the journalism work, there are people who cry shit down because of, for very obvious reasons, so we can be acting on impulse, sentiments, just because they say you do the right things and okay happen. Okay? So therefore, and still they say we maintain as data. We own integrity, we know the
So yeah, we're just talking about that.
No, and they come for any national discourse inside governance, peace building, community development, human rights, not because of that. Okay? They say we work with foods. Before always remember Musa not for Musa for them. If today, through data, you don't connect me to globally for big boss for 23 countries, inside the new deal in the G7 plus country for very good number of years, when I exit the position, the one where you get there, the CEO, Musa and Sumana Soko, my income inside the G7 plus country under the civil society state building platform, state building and peace building platform will not ever make any iota of doubt for saying the compromise. To me, like a zero tolerance compromise. To us as that a zero compromise. And within the NSA, in my region and nationally, for anybody who make any mistake, because any society, for be very honest enough, you must get bad eggs, okay? But in my own presence, whilst at the dispense, the leadership role, nobody knows, they don't make no mistake about it. When you try it, you will get around out of it. because all which we do, nobody know the way they will give me money. Now budget will make me for labi. How I supposed to be? Nobody na the contract apart from the budget. Million package not to allocate. Now I'm faster this. Me now one person I proudly they tell you say when I work for special court for about 10 years. When I come on the day 2010 and I exist special court, I work for TRC for 2 years. Now special court money why I work in I take open that office and working. I've never compromised. Me now one person when they give 2 jeep them and me in my garage, I know if I go police and left me keys to have. Now while they talk to you, buy self not back in any of my offices. But I am fine. We are fine. Waiting at the back for you, we do. We begin, we continue for be resilient, we step fast, and anything we do, we put out in fairness.
The question going to be the role of society to fight against corruption.
The role of civil society is a checkmate body. Primarily, civil society not for serve as an anti against any government function. Now for create a fairly level playing ground, whose side will be checkmate, will be very critical of processes, will be very professional, with modesty, will be able to maintain a position and say this is not correct, but not to serve as vampire. Okay. And for make sure that the right things happen. And the other role is for provide suggestions, recommendations, and resolution through critical engagement. You consult, and at the end of the day, not to forgo the any policy couple, but always you do before gear towards nation building.
How along the monitor of the ACC? Somebody may ask critically, they say, who holds the ACC accountable?
Well, ACC, for be very honest enough, the only time, the most important time, where we can checkmate the work of the ACC, now during budget discussions. For some time, at the district level, that I can play a pivotal role. For checkmates, for now, it's so sad, we'll not even get a base staff in Kambia district. Trade will be getting. And before then,
what do you mean by base staff?
We'll be get staff member for ACC, which is on Kambia. Before it's added to ACC, not to Dada.
So you mean
you talk about ACC? No, for now we don't get base staff for ACC Akambia.
So ACC don't get representative in Akambia.
Listen, which they say, my brother.
I
tell you, say, I said they will be get a base staff where sits in Akambia before they establish the regional office in Napoloko district. Okay. Because the regional headquarters for ACC, Napoloko is sits. We cover Kambia, we cover Karine district, we cover Port Stockholm. But for now, we'll not get ACC staff which don't Kambia, the cow immediately.
They affect the fight against corruption at Kambia.
Well, then at the ACC, they frequently they go Kambia. But between me and you, will not get somebody who sits there for now. And we also now member of the ACC team. Dada.
This question is specific.
Mm-hmm.
When the ACC staff holding a Kambia, is it you as civil society, where you plenty should have in a Kambia, just don't they affect the fight against corruption?
Well, when you make another say, it can be at some level, but not as much as expected because the ACC staff were this, Napoloko, then they frequently go Kambia. But it's different from when somebody sits there. You don't understand me, sir? And I not see anything said the way very visible and corruption be said, oh, don't take up. I see people that take up when ACC give a blind eye to.
Okay, like what is
but today I say I not see.
Okay.
The elevator they say I not see. Okay. Me na boss wait I talk here no what I dey talk about.
I for carry to say.
You understand me, sir? Yes. Like the one when the chief commissioner, Ben Kaifala will begin work from OGP time. And all the entire team of ACC, they know when they say that, I say, even Ben Kaifala knows you are better than the beats. They don't even make that pronouncement in town hall meeting. They say, hey, I'm like, for the data. Now, boss way he bet you know the beat. Now, he may be very robust and steadfast in the civil society activism. And for end of the interview, nothing will ever make fully another Ben. Nothing will ever in power. And nothing will ever make you compromise, rather for the right thing. We get a healthy working relationship with the company CSOs and as well as the open functionaries.
We don't see
But when you do wrong with the point about
we don't see a system of civil society movement. Where we'll get a certain set of society where so vociferous where the particular government in a power. And after the government, we will stay the gap appointment. Is this a new trend with the society long way now for when they get political appointments?
Well, I'm not going to call them a new trend. You know what you do? We get individual differences. Some few guys in the during APC regime were young when are they own business. Although we're not happy. Because plenty of them who connect their when they go into politics, they don't get the interest of civil society. For say, like I say, when it comes to matter of influence in terms of decision making and advocacy, I know they talk as an activist here. And they talk